Hello everybody, this is your last lesson of the day, the week, and we're gonna get a couple of things going so that once you get that strumming hand really good, you'll have something to strum to. So I'm gonna teach you guys the C chord. C chord on a ukulele is going to be, so we're gonna go down our strings, we're gonna go good, that's the G string, cats, that's the C string, eat, that's the E string, ants, that's the A string, and we are going to go to the 1, 2, 3, 3rd fret with our 3rd finger. That's all the C chord is. Just remember, you candy cane your fingers so that you get a nice strong push on that string so you can get a good sound out of it. Now, if you strum across the strings, you're playing a chord. So let's try playing the C chord. Let's try playing down, down, up. Down, down, up. Or maybe just down, 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 down. Let's try that. 1, 2, down on the C chord. Down, 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 down. Remember, you're raking your fingers across the strings. C. Make sure that you're hitting all the strings because every single note is important to make the whole chord. Down, 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 down. Now you're singing a song. Now you're playing a song. Even without the fancy upstrokes, you're playing a song. That's you've got something there. Second chord I'm going to teach you is called an F. So this one's a little bit trickier than that C. This one, you're going to need to go to the G string, closest string to you, put your 2nd finger down on the 2nd fret, and you're also going to have to be really careful that your finger is only touching that string. When we pick, it doesn't matter quite so much if our fingers are blocking the other strings, but this is when the candy cane becomes really important, because if my thumb is flat, I'm not going to play the right note. I need that open C string in there to help make the chord. So the next thing I'm going to do is take my 1st finger and put it on my good cat's eat, my E string, on the 1st fret. So this is what my fingers look like. Here is my middle finger, here's my 1st finger. They're both pressing really hard into those strings, and they're making candy canes. And as you can see, my fingers are not touching the other strings. Almost touching, but not touching. So when I strum, I'm getting a different sound out of the ukulele, right? So look how hard I'm pressing with my fingers. You can see how hard I'm pressing with my fingers because I've got little lines on there. This is going to hurt at first. There's no real way to avoid that. If you ever want to play guitar or anything else with harder strings especially, you're going to have to build up calluses on your fingers, and at first it really hurts. So, but if you practice a little bit every day, just pressing as hard as you can, it will get easier and easier until you don't even think about it at all. One thing that can help is thinking about your thumb pressing into the neck of the ukulele as well, and that can help you get a little bit more tension so you get those strings pressing down really well. It's going to be hard to make this one sound good at first, most likely, but just keep trying it. Let's try strumming this one. So we'll go up this time. We went down for C, we're going to go up for F. So 1, 2, here we go. Up, 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 F, 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 F. Really good, you guys. Let's see if we can get back to that C now. Put our 3rd finger down, 3rd fret of the A string. This one's just the 1 finger. Down, 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 down. Now if I can get my fingers back to F, first finger, first fret of the E string, second finger, second fret of the G string. 3, 4, 5, 6 to C. Now we're getting even, this is sounding more and more like a song, right? In fact, twinkle, twinkle, little star. That's the first part of twinkle, the C and the F. Twinkle, twinkle, F, C, 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 F, C. One thing you can practice is moving between that C, so that's your third finger again, every string, and then see if you can practice putting those two fingers down and lifting them up for the F. So putting the first finger on the first fret of the E string, the second finger on the second fret of the G string, down, taking them off, putting your third finger down for the C. This is going to take a long time at first. You're going to have to think about it, really look at your hands to figure out where your fingers should be. But pretty soon, you'll be able to switch between them like nothing at all. But the first step is really just practicing, making sure you're getting a good sound out of that. And then once you're ready, practicing switching to the F and back to the C. So let's try that. Let's play our C. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, 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 down. Now let's find our F. First finger, first fret of the E string, second finger, second fret of the G string. F, 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 F. Now let's get our third finger back on the third fret of that A string for our C. C, 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 C. Now back to our F. First finger, first fret of the E string. Second finger, second fret of the G string. F, 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 F. Really good job, you guys. If you practice those, you will get better at this. This can be really frustrating at first, but actually playing chords, if you want to sing songs that you know or back yourself up, it's the best way to do it. So keep it up and don't give up.